Hello everyone, I'm Yuyuan and thank you for being here today. I'm excited to present our final service prototype. Mine is an AI-powered mental wellness chatbot designed specifically for the university student. It provides 24/7 emotional support, guide relaxation and exercise, and professional referral options. The usual problem we identify is the high rate of stress and anxiety among students and the low rate of the help seeking, often due to stigma, inaccessibility, or the belief there is no serious enough. The behavioral change we aim to influence is proactive self-care and emotional help seeking, so an environment accessible digital companion. Now that we are introduced the concept, let's explore why this type of service is not just helpful but urgently needed into the today's academic environment. The market need mine is both widespread and growing. Recent students from beyond Blue show that 1 in 4 university students in Australia experience anxiety or depression, but fewer than 50 seek help. With the increasing demand on university counseling services and growing mental health awareness moments, there's a clear gap between the need and access. Let me introduce our primary persona, Emma. She is a 20 years old physical student in her second year. Emma often feels overwhelmed during exam period and suffers from insomnia and performance anxiety. However, she arrived using KP's mental health service because she feels her issues aren't serious enough and fear being judged. This brings us to the problem statement. How might we support university students like Emma to manage stress and anxiety in a way that feels safe, accessible, and stigma-free? With that clearly in the mind, let's now move on the two innovation concepts we developed to address this problem. And finally, the prototype we choose to bring to life. We start with two distinct concepts. Campus Cam, a wearable wristband, and track physiological stress indicator and the same with the Manifold app. Mine is, as we mentioned before, well, Campus Cam had appeared we select mine is because it is the low cost. It's to implement across campus and does not require students to self-identify as having a serious mental health issues to engage with it. So what does my age actually look like in action? Let me walk you through a scenario to show how the prototype works. Imagine Emma log into her university student portal after a stressful day. She sees a button that says "Talk to my ease, curious and exercise." She clicks chat greets her. "Hi Emma, how are you feeling today?" Emma said overwhelmed. My ease responds with a empathetic language and often the three options. Emma chooses a breathing exercise and follows the simple guide button. She feels a bit calmer. The session ends with "You are doing your best, and that's enough. I'm here whenever you need me." Now, there you see my is in action. Let's take a deep look at the design philosophy behind it and why we believe it's the right solution for our user group. Mine is built around the three core design principles: empathy, accessibility, and amenity. We choose this prototype because it directly responds to the Emma hesitation to seek traditional help. It is the low barrier, immediately, and emotionally intelligent. To make this service a reality, we recommend partnering with the Headspace for the mental health content and the university's IT department for integration and moderations. We are also create a basic service blueprint, including the chatbot logic, increasing to the human professionals and the feedback collection for the continuous improvements. But a good idea is the only one part of the puzzles. Is feasible, scalable, and desirable? Let's take a close look at those critical factors. Mine is highly feasible. Using existing chatbot platforms like the OpenAI or Google Dialogflow. Scripts are developed by the trained psychology student with the supervisor approval. The estimate cost per user interaction is only 5 cents. With the cloud infrastructure provided by the university, we forecast the demand by looking at the KPI size and the mental health structure, and the university with the 20,000 students and assuming a conservative 25% engagement rate, we expect the 5,000 monthly users. A practice with the 500 students find that 78% feel calmer after section, and 62 says it made them more likely to seek the professional help. Mine is not just visible. It is strategically smart. It can be scaled campus-wide, integrated into student portals, and branded in alignment with the university well-being initiative. It leverages the university's taker, infrastructure, psychology expertise, and student engagement channels. Compared to the commercial apps like the Camps and the Headspace, mine is free and context specific to student life and co-developed with the student. It fits perfectly with most university's missions to foster student success, health, and belonging. But innovations also has to be desirable to users. So what did our target audience think of the MyAce? During the early testing, we ran a week-long prototype trial. Students praises MyAce for being the friendly, calming, and non-judgmental. Many say it helped them to recognize the emotional they used to ignore. One user said, "It feels like talking to someone who gets it, but without the pressures of the explaining myself." In short, MyAce is dispersed because it respects the user's emotional stature, meet them where they are, and supports them without the stigma and stress. Of course, any digital mental health tools must be designed with the exercise and the legal considerations in mind. Let's look at how the MyAce address those concerns. We use the ETHICS framework to evaluate our service. Equality is free and accessible to all students. Transparency is clear about being a support tool, no pastor. Harm reduction allows humans responsible for the crisis situation. Inclusions avoid the cultural or the gender bias in the responses. Consent is anonymous, use no data shared without permissions, and safety is moderated response and emergency products. Legally, we ensure compliance with the digital health state guideline and firm with the university legal team to establish chatbots, disclaimers, and escalation pathways. But with the innovations, we must prepare for what could go wrong. Here is how plan to make it riskless. Potential risks including the student mistaking the bot for the professional interpret. Interpret is miscommunication or takers failures. Inappropriate usage or exercise breaches. Our plan is recording the regular script reviews by the mental health professionals. Crucial keyword that auto-trigger human contact, transparent messages, clarifies and troubles limitations. A fallback system to route user to head spacing emergency service. These strategies help us deal for the responsible the safe source with the minimum risk. To conclude, let's recap what made the MyAce a complete innovations. And here is the reference. Thank you for listening.